And the first game against Jake, still during the tournament. This is the best of 3 actually, so we're about to see several games against Jake. We're playing on multiplayer 1. This is a map that can be rushed, actually. There's nothing that prevents you to rush your opponent. And on each corner you have 2 increase level bonuses, which are very, very useful in this kind of game. And you also have a neutral wizard and a neutral samurai in these corners. Yeah, still one of my very first multiplayer matches. Really slow. I'm really used to play with mistresses and high-level dragons, so I will slowly go for this. I haven't built any room there, so I get a fly, which is the worst creature you can get. And it's even worse because, yeah, I have no lair, so I'm quite stuck for the moment. I won't get any more creature from the portal until I build a lair. The dungeon layout is actually really shit. I don't know where I want to go with these rooms. Still very stressed, especially because I found Jake to be one of the fastest players in this tournament. He plays really quickly with Beer Vampire. These are the 2 fastest players in the whole tournament. Yeah, I'm summoning a lot of imps. That's too many already. I think that 8 imps is a good amount. They're not that expensive, and you can still do a lot of stuff with them even in early game if you manage them well. Yeah, I got dragon. Quite lucky there. I'm hesitating about using the master-base spell already. It costs a lot of gold in early game, especially when you do not have many creatures. So I'm just waiting for later. Yeah, here we see that I was really inexperienced in multiplayer. I'm marking for a big treasure room near the gems, but I will never have enough gold to fill this treasure room. It's not really necessary to have such a big treasure room. Something really bad about the training room, I expanded it, but I did not complete the room, which is quite a good idea, efficiency speaking. Because when you have a 5x5 training room, it's smaller than the 5x7, which was what I tried to do, but there, because I destroyed the walls near the training room, I lost some efficiency. So my dragon will train even slower. I'm producing even more imps, which is a bad idea. I should have trashed my fly as well. I also activated already the Master Bay. I think it's a bit early. Should have waited for the more useful creature, I would say. I have 2 dragons? Yeah, 2 dragons, 2 warlocks. That's quite a good thing. But yeah, I can't have any bile demons yet, because my hatchery is not 5x5, at least not 25 tiles. And yeah, this is quite an efficient training room there. I would say 65-70%. I'm putting the bile demon in the library, which is quite bad. Yeah, okay, training room is definitely a bad thing. Yeah, the idea there is to train the dragon slowly, have some research, and also claim as much as possible, get the 2 neutral creatures, and the 2 increased levels. And once I will have like level 5 or 6 dragons, use the 2 increased levels, get level 8 dragons, so that they get Meteor at level 7, but yeah, level 8 it's always better. And push with level 8 dragons, and everything else I will have. I will have a high level samurai, I will have bile demons, warlocks that will be decent. Having a beetle there, should have trained it in order to prepare for a mistress, a sacrifice of beetle and spider later, but no. I think that with some slaps and need speed spell, my warlocks should be level 4 already, with a good training room too. And dragons should be like level 5 instead of being 3 and 4. It's definitely a bad setup. I broke the first magic door. There is a magic door splitting each of the neutral creatures and also the increase bonus level. So increase level. So you have like 4 magic doors to destroy. Takes a bit of time. Got the wizard. Then there is a increase level. Then the samurai and another increase level. Okay, start slapping the creatures and increasing speed. Training room is still not properly built, so I'm still suffering a lack of efficiency in it. And I still have my fly, should have trashed it way earlier. Takes some space for nothing. Because I have a lot of imps, at least I'm chose to go for a lot of gold, taking the left portal. Finally this training room is properly built. And I might go for the right portal after that. But yeah, the amount of gold is not that high. I'm getting scouted by Jake. So I decide to scout, first to try to spot the training room with the sound, the creatures training, then trying to scout. Oh, I see level 1, level 2 creatures, but I did not push the scouting further. Because I see low level creatures, but if all these creatures are level 1 or 2, I can already push and win with the 2 increase level. And it could be GG already, but yeah, we're very passive player at this time. And still today I'm really more defensive than offensive player. But yeah, here I was like, I'm not going outside until I have level 7 dragons and all the research and my level 7-8 samurai and good wizard. My creating even more imps, 16 imps, it's way too much when you do not have any temple. It's too expensive, it's like 2k gold for each imp. Not training my beetle. Not training my yeah, that by demon beetle were destroying the door. I got the samurai and there is the last increase level bonus after this last magic door. I was also learning how to use the shortcuts to access rooms quickly to be faster playing the game. And now I'll go for the gold on the right side of the map. And I hear Jake being mining the 2 gems in the middle of the map.
A new spell has been researched.
The gems in the middle of the map sounds very appealing. You can like keep 12 imps busy on them. It's rather close to your starting position, and I did not go for it, try to contest and kill imps, because every imp you kill at this stage of the game is quite interesting in terms of gold, because they cost a lot and no one has the temple yet. And I'm, on my side, I'm quite far from the temple. But at least I'm good in training my creatures. The only issue is that I had a really bad training room for a long time in early game, and now my training room is not even reinforced. The walls are not reinforced. I'm like 80% efficiency instead of 95, 98. I could have already dragons with meteor there, and I could already have pushed in the middle of the map, tried to contest the middle gems, or even pushed into its dungeon arc. Okay, I just heard the mistress and the troll getting slapped by Jake. So I'm like, okay, he already has mistresses, he's quite ahead in terms of research, so I will push now. I see level 4 creatures and I hear the mistress leveling up. I'm like, perhaps he has already a level 6 mistress. So, no time to waste, I will just push, claiming the last increased bonus level. And yeah, continuously trying to speed up my creatures. I'm still annoyed by this camera. I think I will get rid of this this kind of camera the following matches. So I breached, and if I remember correctly, here we will see how inexperienced I am at attacking someone in multiplayer. If you have seen my previous video, you will understand that I did not have to go for it. I was kinda defensive. And on this one I have to push, but I don't really know how to do this.
Your creatures are under attack.
I'm getting lightning strike. I don't know if I noticed the lightning strike that Jake used on my wizard in my training video. Also, we see an issue, classic issue when you build a library in the middle of a corridor. My imps are crossing the library with level 4 warlocks, and warlocks are sending fireballs on my imps and on anything that is not researching. So yeah, I just lost an imp in the library, most probably. And here I do nothing. The idea was to push, and now that I breached, I'm basically doing nothing. That's quite an issue. I could have used the invisibility spell on my imp, but I did not, so he's now attacked, and Crook is aware that I am trying to claim. Jake, sorry, not Crook. It was the previous game. And yeah, I'm basically doing nothing. I'm really slow on my push. This Bile Demon is only level 2.
Your creatures need a bigger lair.
I'm also, yeah, not receiving more creatures from the portal because my lair is not big enough. It's only a 5x5 lair. At this stage of the game you want at least 2 5x5 lairs, just to be sure. I decide to push with, yeah, CTA, but I have too many imps and I don't know what to do with them. I will try to reinforce the library with imps and warlocks inside, so my warlocks will, okay, I put the warlocks in the training room so they won't kill my imps while they're reinforcing the walls. Crook is casting CTA, and now I realize that I'm quite ahead in terms of army, and that I can easily smash him. But not doing a lot, still researching. Probably going for the caving spell or the... Yeah, the caving spell. I was waiting for the caving spell and now I try to go. But yeah, the thing is that I only train my dragons properly, if I can say properly. And yeah, I breached on the other side. He breached my lair.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
I tried to, yeah, okay, I tried to cave in on an invisible imp, but my imp was already claiming back the tile, so I just missed the invisible imp from Jake. And see, I see the Honored Reaper, level 5 Honored Reaper. I was very surprised because I always thought before playing multiplayer that getting a Honored Reaper was really not viable, takes too much time and costs too much gold to be able to play properly with a Honored Reaper, but he managed to get a Honored Reaper really quickly, and now I don't really know how to deal with that. I take his treasure room, that's pretty cool, but on the other side I have to manage a Honored Reaper. I have to handle this quite powerful creature in late game, and I have not a lot of stuff to kill this Honored Reaper. I have dragons, they are quite tanky, they can spam meteor, but that's quite an issue. I also have a samurai, level 9 samurai, which is my best asset so far, because he can freeze at level 9. I also have lightning, so I can do something with this Honored Reaper. And there I understand that Jake, the strategy of Jake was to get the Honored Reaper as soon as possible and then possess it to rush my Dungeon Heart. I'm dropping the only creatures that can like be able to survive level 500 Reaper, which means my dragons and my samurai. And I'm quite confused, a little bit of panic, I don't know what to do. I have a CTA with this entire army near my dungeon heart, which is already damaged. And yeah, I'm just like, okay, I will kill the creatures, but that's not the thing. You just want to rush in possession on my dungeon heart. What could have been a good thing to do was to, on the other side, use drop some level 3 imps, because I have level 3 imps now, and put them invisible and try to claim as much as possible of his rooms. The library first, because I understand that he has a lot of gold and he will use his gold to cast heal spell a lot on his Horned Reaper to make him survive and just push every time in possession with his Horny on my dungeon heart. So the goal is to take the library so that he does no longer have the heal spell or the lightning strike. And yeah, he's destroying the dungeon heart. I have only warlocks to defend, that's a bad idea. I'm also using lightning strike because I don't know what to do else. I do not have the chicken spell because I'm too late in research. Which is quite a pity with level 6 and 7 warlocks. Yeah, I'm quite panicking and trying to like put all my creatures in my dungeon heart in case the Horned Reaper comes back so that I can like destroy it in a second. So it discountered this push. I took the training room. I could have solved this training room. Don't know if I will do. No, he dropped a lot of imps and I'm just watching and he will take the training room back, I think. Killing some imps, that's not really interesting. He now has a temple, so he can just create more imps, cheap imps. He well defended his library, because he knows that without this library he cannot win, because he needs the heal spell. I'm trying to make the Horned Reaper mad by using Kevin on his lair, so that he cannot heal. I'm just trying to kill him with spells, but it's way more expensive to kill a Horned Reaper than to heal him, so yeah, it's quite an issue there. He's claiming back all his rooms, he took the training room back, now the treasure room, so I have no foothold near his dungeon heart. I have a level 10 samurai. Okay, the idea here was to drive my samurai through the CTA on his dungeon heart while using the cave-in spell on the Horned Reaper so that he will run in the samurai and get killed. But he picked him at the same time, so it's quite unlucky in terms of timing. I'm trying to kill his creatures, but I understand that all the creatures he has are only meat shields for his Horned Reaper so that he can possess and backdoor my dungeon heart. And he will do it again. Yeah, and the only asset to survive there is my samurai, because he has the freeze spell. The idea is to freeze the Horned Reaper and then to kill it. But yeah, as you can see, he's healing him a lot, and he has a lot of gold, and he has a lot of imps. He's mining 4 gems at the same time, and my dungeon heart is quite low. And this is it. GG.